Hola Chicas! I hope everyone's able to stay warm during all this crazy winter weather. Today we're going to be taking a look at Bloom Effect's Royal Tulip Nectar, the original and the plus Echinacea version. So if you haven't heard of Bloom Effects is a relatively newish skincare brand. They're a clean skincare brand. I actually discovered them because I got this free little sample of the Royal Tulip Nectar from Credo Beauty when I ordered some stuff like a while ago, a few months ago. And I actually saved the bottle because I wanted to keep it as a reminder to make sure that I actually bought the product. So I was like, all right, let me leave this, and if I see it lingering around, I'm gonna remember, okay, just go ahead and buy it. So thank you, Credo Beauty. And no, I am not sponsored. I wish though. So as usual, like I've said before, I don't want to come on here and do a product review of just like an unboxing because we're not going to be able to see what the product really does. So I've actually been using this for about 3 months. I completely went through the original and I just started the plus Echinacea. Oh, the plus Echinacea? Echinacea? Maybe I should look that up. So it's Echinacea. Thanks, Google. So like I was saying, I completely used the entire original version, and then I have the Echinacea version here that I just started. The Echinacea version is basically, if you hold the ingredients side by side, they are exactly the same, except there is Echinacea in the Echinacea version. The price difference is $65 for the original and then $69 for the plus Echinacea version. So there is, a price difference, and it's just a matter of, do you really want the Echinacea benefits? And some of the things that Echinacea can do is it helps reduce wrinkles, it helps repair the skin's thin protective barrier, and one of the best things about it is that it naturally increases the skin's moisturizing properties. So like the extra, $4 for the Echinacea version, I get it. There are some differences with the packaging, as you can see. This is the regular version, the box, and then this is the plus Echinacea version. Just simple differences, nothing out of the ordinary. So this is the original bottle. So as you can see side by side, there's very slight differences between the two. So before I dive into the products, I do just want to give a quick shout out to the brand, their mission, and then also just their choices, both in formulation and in packaging. Bloom Effects really puts an effort to being a low plastic brand. So these jars are made out of glass, which is amazing. The lids are made out of plastic, and they are technically recyclable, but most facilities will not actually process these kinds of materials. Usually they don't want to recycle plastics that come for like skincare products like that, just for like sanitary reasons. And then also another thing about this is that it's a colored plastic, which they usually do not like to go ahead and recycle a lot of those too because it's more expensive. So Bloom Effects actually only has 6 products in their lineup right now, and all of them actually come in glass packaging with the plastic top like I just showed you. And they have a few other products like a face mask and a lip balm that come in these right here. Just like the sample, this is the sample. So these tubes are actually made out of sawdust. So in general, they are produced with a lower carbon footprint than usual packaging, which is also amazing. The only bad side about this is I did research this kind of packaging specifically, and I do not believe that it is biodegradable. So the brand's whole shtick is their proprietary Royal Dutch complex. This brand is all about the tulips, y'all. So there's 2 co-founders, and they are both women, and they both worked within the beauty industry before starting this brand together. I will be focusing on one of the co-founders for this, and she worked as a marketing brand executive before starting this brand, and she actually met her future husband while she was like out clubbing in Ibiza. Lo and behold, she just like bumped into this guy, they hit it off, they were at the club, it's Ibiza, it's summer, it's vacation. Long story short, they ended up getting married, and she lucked out because she married into a rich tulip farming family. So this tulip farm that the family owns is one of the most famous tulip farms in the world, and they're actually also the royal family in the UK's personal tulip supplier. Hence the name Royal Tulip Nectar. So let me break it down for you real quick. So the rich tulip farmer husband, he actually gets a grant from the Dutch government to fund STEM research for tulips to see if they have any skin benefit properties. And after 12 months of research, cha-ching! So the tulip researchers, they actually found out that tulips are a natural humectant and that they also are like filled with a bunch of amino acids that help build collagen. Okay, so like let's actually now get into this because my skin is thirsty and I need to put this stuff on. No plastic in the packaging. The only plastic they do put this spoon, which you will need to use to apply this product unless you have your own spoon already or unless you want to dip your finger in. It is one of those kinds of containers. So the spoons are actually sold individually in case you do lose them, which is good. They do come with like the package every time you buy it. So I mean, if you don't lose them, you'll have a collection. Maybe you make earrings. Maybe you give them to your family for Christmas. Another thing too, since I did open this, you won't see it. I threw that away. There is a little plastic protector that you take away, and that is also plastic. So no bueno, you guys. Originally, I did use this spoon for the first one that I bought, but to be honest with you, the spoon is a little hard to manage. It's thick and you don't need a lot of this product either, which is a good thing. So I feel like, I don't know, it's just like, it's really big and it gives you a lot of, as you can see, it's a pretty big little spoon here, or whatever you want to call this. So I actually am using if you watch my other video that I did before this one, which is all about Decium's NIOD neck catalyst, you also needed a spoon for that. They made you buy their spoon like separately, so I spent $3 for this when I ordered it. But I like this because it's just way smaller and it's way easier to put on the product. So I'm going to be using this today. So you can see the consistency is pretty thick of the product. I just took off my glasses and I'm going to start applying it. Like I said, I usually just put a little bit there, a little bit there. I go right in the middle. And then you can kind of still navigate with your spoon and move it around. And it looks like I barely put any on, but you'll see as I rub in, you can really spread this easily around. So it's not like one of those products that when you put it in that one spot, it really absorbs quickly and you can't move it around. This is super, super spreadable. And also one of the major things about this product is that it does leave you with a very noticeable shine, almost like you have highlighter all over your face. Not with a glitter aspect, it's just, you look very moisturized like you just did a mask or something. And that'll last a while. If you put on a lot of, when I first got the product, I was putting on a lot of it, so a little too much, and then I realized I was like, oh, I need to dial this back. So I was like very shiny. So I mean, but hey, if that's what you're going for, then you'll definitely achieve that with this. But a little really goes a long way. I mean, you just saw how little I put on my face, and I'm able to do my entire neck, my ears, my whole face, and this is what it looks like. So I know my lighting isn't the best in here, but you can see my face looks a little bit more shinier. And I have a clip of me doing it at night and the lighting is different in my bathroom. So you can see now how the product works from putting it on at nighttime and then waking up in the morning. Just so you can see my face in the light. Looking very moisturized. And also, hello bags. Yes, I know, I have some bags under my eyes. They've been there my whole life. Thanks, mother, father. But as you can see, I am shiny. I need to brush my teeth and I am getting ready for bed. We will see how this ends up looking tomorrow morning. Good morning. So this is the morning after. And as you can see, I am not as shiny. Like I've said, the product really does soak in. Even after like about an hour or so, you won't feel as greasy. But this is what it looks like. You can see I really did just wake up. And I just wanted you to see what the product looks like after a night's sleep. All right, chicas, so now that you've seen my bathroom, I just wanted to quickly let you know that the product does have a very light fragrance to it. It almost does smell like a tulip, which is not surprising at all. And the big difference between the two, between the regular version and the Echinacea version, besides obviously this one having Echinacea in it, is there is a difference within the consistency. I noticed that the regular was thicker and you'll notice when you're putting it on, it can kind of fall. So that's why, again, I recommend putting a little bit on. You'll understand how to use the product when you get it, and especially if you watch this video. But the Plus Echinacea version is a little bit runnier, and it's not as thick as the standard version. I don't know, sometimes formulations differ from batch to batch. Maybe I just got a different, a batch that was a little bit more runny. So that is just the one difference that I noticed. All right, chicas, that is it for this one. I hope that you learned something new. I hope that you guys all stay moisturized. Well, now you will. And just be safe. It's crazy times out there, people. And stay sanitized, wear your mask, and just be good. Mwah. Besos.